but their accessories are they're awesome. So check out the cylinder that I have on the carbine, and I matched up with the 4 3/4 pistol. It's pretty darn sweet. So it's a really nice engraved design on there, and they have several other designs that you can choose from. So that's just fantastic. And they got dual colors that you can choose from, different frames, the whole 9 yards. These guys, they know how to accessorize their firearms. Now, a complaint that I do have is I feel that they're going a little bit stagnant. Now the Rancher, big win, huge win. But where I think that they're going a little bit stagnant is they're sticking to the Colt Single Action Army design. Great, that's fantastic. Everybody loves the Colt Single Action Army. It lives true to Heritage's original model, Teddy Roosevelt's Rough Riders, the Heritage Rough Rider, right? The Colt Single Action Armies. That's fantastic. Okay, these 6 shooters, and they got the 9 shooters and all that. But I would like to see them branch out more. I think the carbine was the start of that, and that's fantastic. Another thing is they brought out the bunt line, but again, it's the Colt Single Action Army just with a 16-inch barrel. I have a suspicion that the bunt line was pretty much just kind of putting their feelers out there to see if they should do the carbine. So they did this first, and then the Rancher came out. But overall, I think it came out to be a really good success for them. Now, personally, something I would absolutely love to see Heritage go forward with, seeing as they're going with the old wheel gun designs, is if they really want to bring back some cool stuff, they should bring out and introduce an open top. Okay, now this is a 51 Navy, and it's a brass frame. Obviously it's not an original, but the concept is them being cartridge guns. If they brought out a version of the 71 Colt, oh yeah, so the 71 Colt Navy was an open top just like this, but it was basically just a conversion, the Richard Mason's conversion. And instead of having the ramrod on there, the rammer on there, they replaced it with a cylinder punch. But I think that would really blow up the market. I think that people go absolutely berserk for that. They would love it. I know for a fact I would immediately buy one. I could tell you that right now. But that's just an idea. I hope that Heritage would do one of those. Now, another concept that I would absolutely love to see them come out with is if they came up with a version of a Schofield. So this is not a Schofield, but the concept is the same. This is actually an H&R, but the open top. Wouldn't that be sweet? Nobody has done a 22 open top in probably 60 years. And if they came out with a version of the Schofield, now unless they're dedicated to Colts, I guess, but now if they came out with a version of the Schofield, I think people will go nuts over that too. I know for a fact I would. I would immediately buy one, just the same as the other ones. But how cool would that be? Hopefully Heritage, you're paying attention. Hopefully there's more people out there hollering this stuff at you. Another thing I have to compliment Heritage about is their customer service. Customer service is fantastic. Every interaction, which has been few, that I've had with them has been fantastic. The people are very personable, they're very nice, and they're extremely helpful every single time. My original Rough Rider that I had, there was something wrong with it. I called them up, boom, they had it replaced almost immediately. It was like done, without even question, no runaround, nothing. Customer service over there is top notch. So, hey, bravo, you're doing great, guys, as far as that goes. Now, a complaint I do have is quality control. Again, if you're gonna make the cheap guns, you're gonna make certain sacrifices here and there. I understand that, okay? Cheaper materials and not as strict quality control. I get it. So every once in a while, you're gonna get a complaint about a Rough Rider or something is gonna have something wrong with it. Poorly crowned gun, or it's not timing up, or something. You know, something that slipped through the cracks, or even poor quality milling on it. You know, things like that. So I really wish that you guys would step up your game as far as quality control goes. Another issue that I ran into is because of the way that the guns are, with it not being steel, it does wear very easily. It'll mar very easily. It almost seems like it's painted on, so the bluing here comes off very easily. I mean, I would fully expect this thing to be antiqued within the next couple of years, meaning the bluing's all going to be pretty much completely gone. I would fully expect that, just the way it is. The gun does loosen up if you fire with the Magnum cylinder, I mean, it's going to loosen up. So again, another quality control issue. If you guys could figure out a way to fix that up, see if you can tighten it up or something like that. But that's about it, guys. So a couple of positive notes, a couple of suggestions, and obviously a couple of criticisms.